Hi, I'm Duke from Money Maverick. First of all, you want to look at the annualized returns. As most people will, regardless of whether you have any financial background or not. So the annualized returns will pretty much tell you what kind of returns you can expect from that particular market or the particular stock or fund. Otherwise, past performance is not a guarantee of future performance, but the reality is that that is what you have to benchmark on. It is what will give you a good gauge of what you could make in the future because it's already done it. So we do use past performance as a benchmark, and that will give you at least a little bit of gauge as to what kind of returns you can expect. Then you have to look at the context, so that will be point number 2. If, for example, the Singapore market does 2% annualized, and then you look at me and you tell me, okay, 2% really sucks, and then I look around at everything else and everything else is negative, then 2% suddenly looks very good, because they were all benchmarking a specific time period at the same time. So that's context. Yeah. Third thing is in relation to diversification. So I always encourage a lot of beginners to have a certain degree of diversification, because what happens is that if investment is less diversified, if it's concentrated in one area, it means that your risk is higher in one area. I mean, that makes a lot of sense, right? So you could have sharp spikes upwards, sure, but you could also have sharp spikes downwards in a very short period of time. So if you lost 6% in a diversified instrument compared to 40% in a non-diversified instrument, you'll probably be more willing to give investing a longer try, or you'll probably be more willing to take a little bit more risk, see how it goes, try it again after some persuasion. But if you lost 40% in one go, very decent chance you will never ever try it again, ever. Which is why I usually encourage a lot of the beginners to try something a little more diversified as their first portfolio and use it as a base. That base, right, comes to my third point, which is your diversification. One of the reasons why I've been so critical of certain instruments which are highly favored is because they tend to put a lot of weight in a specific sector. If you have 60% of your investment in financials, for example, if the finance sector goes down, then you lose quite a lot of your investment. Because 60% of your investment is literally in one place, in one category of place, which tends to go down at the same time. So if you're not diversified well enough into other categories or other sectors, to be specific, then you may find that your returns go up and down very violently, and especially if they go down a lot more than they go up over a short period of time, you'll be completely dissuaded from investing in the future. So those three, you want to look at your returns, you want to look at the context for those returns just to make sure that it makes a lot of sense, and then look at whether it's diversified.